Hello, everyone. Hope you all had a good week. Feels a bit weird broadcasting on a Sunday. This is usually my post Some Other Heroes like wind down bits. Like I'm usually in my gym jams in bed, eating ice cream at this time of night on a Sunday. Feels weird all being dressed and having to host a session. Um, Either way, I mean, I could have done it from bed. Maybe that'll be the finale. Maybe I'll do the finale from bed, eating ice cream. The sleepover session. Um,
Yes. Yes.
yes. Anyway, my name is Hedge. Hedgehawk. If
Are
I'm
we
also
just LARPing?
I use he him pronouns. And I have the delight of narrating slash chaos, gremlin hoarding, and herding. I don't hoard them; they appear. I just have to herd them to their destination. Yeah. We don't have Leah with us. Leah is somewhere in London, or on the way back from London. I'm not quite sure their travel itinerary is. They might join later. Who knows? But we're down one for now. I'll let everyone else introduce themselves very quickly. Then we'll do shouting out. I'm gonna start with Bard.
As if I had knew it. Hi, everybody. I'm the Bard with Many Names, also known as Laura. I use all and any pronouns. You can find me on Tumblr, on Blue Sky, and on Twitch as the Bard with Many Names. You can also find me on Filmmakers as Laura Verena Stein, because I am a German screenwriter and actor, and I'm so happy to be here. And I'm going to be playing Felix, the small, very not stressed, very not like. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of Felix, but Felix once was the chill soft boy playing the guitar and baking cookies. And then the thing with the cookies escalated, and then the thing with the gauze escalated, and now Felix is a wreck.
Oh, I do like to break them, don't I? Anyway.
You'll get it all back, honey.
Not if I stay away 100 paces. I can't get anything then. Anyway. Anne, would you like to go next?
Hi, my name is Anne. I use she, her pronouns. I play TTRPGs on the internet. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at XO_girlwonder. And I'll be playing Penny Chase, who is normally very loud and very aggressive, but cannot speak currently.
I was about to say I forgot I did that, but no, I did remember I did that. I can't wait for Penny to get her voice back.
Excuse me? That's an important...
Or can
that
I?
is an
Or
important thing to forget.
You know what? I've forgotten worse. You know, I forgot to invite people to a server. You know, and then wondered where everyone was. It's like, where are you guys? I thought you were interested, and then no one turned up. I forgot to send them invites because that is the kind of person I am. I have the memory of a goldfish, and I'll write it down in the book, and then I'll forget I wrote it down in the book. But I have another book to remind me that I wrote it in the first book, and you can see where this goes on for like 20 notebooks later. Anyway, last but not least, Agent P.
Hello everyone, I'm Agent P. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm playing Maya, who right now is just a god shepherd. And that's pretty much what her job is right now.
I mean, at least you got to choose them. But it's all
true.
It's of your own doing.
I didn't get to choose Hermes. I got stuck with him. Okay.
Okay, you got stuck with Hermes. Poor Hermes, he just wanted to be loved. Okay.
Sounds like a skill issue.
No wonder the packets are always late.
Well, no, he's too busy moving cookies. The astral plane.
Yeah, Maya, why would he move cookies into the astral plane?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. I sold
You
it to
have no idea,
people.
Maya,
I didn't
did
sell it to Hermes. I didn't sell it to Hermes. I sold it to other people.
you sold them?
You didn't hear it from me.
No. Felix gave them away. You didn't tell Felix that you sold
Nope.
them.
I gave them away.
That's a small but important difference, honey.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Oh.
We'll do shout outs, then we'll start. Okay. But firstly, I'd like to shout out our wonderful friends over Some of the Heroes, who I would have watched, but they're off this week. But they're back next Sunday with their homebrew, large, now going on for 90 episodes as of next Sunday. Lots of lore. So much that I've actually considered putting it in a wiki, because I'm losing track. I'm forgetting who ate what cheese and who said what to what. In fact, my Some of the Heroes notebook is actually thicker than my DM's notebook, which probably goes to show you that I maybe watch a little bit too much. Maybe I should send it Chris one day. The birthday present. Here's all the notes I wrote about your characters. Anyway, go check them out. Go follow them if you haven't already, because they are amazing people telling amazing stories. And I also consider them friends, so I'm just not going to stop promoting them. Secondly, I'd like to shout out Horde of Tales, our sister channel over on the continent. Same continent. I don't want to say over the continent. It's not like we left Europe literally. Although my dad really would have preferred it that way. Old people. They have a variety of TTRPGs are in constant rotation. And I'm going to sound like an idiot. I actually forgot what they were doing next. I know they're doing something. I saw the casting call. I looked at it. I read it. And I forgot it. But hey ho, that's just me. Go to their Twitch channel. There's a link to their Discord as well. Go get involved. That's all I'm going to say, because they are great people. Right. Who wants to have a crack at the recap?
I mean, basically, we ordered pizza and had some cookies, and had some gods over. Hephaestus fixed
Wait.
Felix's car. Felix was not a fan of that, but now it can fly. We made sunflower cookies, who give you 30 extra days. We made a big cake, red velvet. That's important. With 16 years in it. And somebody got their first kiss in. And then I believe Aaron blinked out of existence, blinked back into existence, and was Loki on Maya's lap. So a typical sleepover, if you ask me.
Erin will continue to be a mystery to
Oh,
everyone.
Aaron received the ability. Aaron received the ability to pause time, rewind time with the little stopwatch. I believe
All
it
right,
was.
because
Yeah.
Chiron
Just a
was
little
like,
gift.
okay, yeah, listen. You could have been a chosen one. We low-key forgot you. The barrier's closed now. Here, I stole something. Please have it. It doesn't work that well. It doesn't just works a small
Yeah.
amount of times, but it's something. It's something.
Welcome to the club.
It's a pity present.
It's
Oops,
not a
sorry we
pity
forgot you.
It's not that. It's not a pity present. I mean, Lucas got one as well, but you know, the fact that you're willing to give one to a child, kind of says something. Right. Are we ready for Insanity Part 2?
Oh goodness.
If we
Yes.
are, I will turn the jazz off. I actually use the jazz because everyone's like, "Oh, that jazz is really nice." In the test
Yes,
stream.
the jazz.
So it's like, I'm not going to get a chance to actually use it in the show, so I'll just use it as the opening thing. Watch it be the wrong track now, and I've had the wrong jazz in the background the entire time.
Now it's just clown music.
But that's the sound. That's the sound of my head.
I mean, I'd rather have clown music than copyright music, because if that happens, all of us could be muted. And that would be a shame.
True. Not that one.
Ugh.
That one? Yes, that'll do. There we go. Okay. So we're at the night of the Tempest Production, about half hour from stage start. The star of the show, Penny, is currently trapped in a back corridor. Having the door essentially barricaded from the other side with what we think is a broom, but also having her ability to talk and cast magic gone. What Megan wasn't counting on was that Penny had a phone. Because it turns out that people of the Greek underworld and ethos forget that mobile communications are a thing. And when we left off, they texted, was it help? All of their friends? Awesome. So, where would Maya and Felix be in all of this?
Half an hour, you say?
Getting
Half hour.
I believe Felix would be already there, like standing around the back entrance, waiting to say Penny break a leg, and or bringing some cookies, and or securing a good place in the audience and putting his jacket down, because they're gonna be our friends and they're gonna be late. Let's be honest, they're gonna be pretty late.
Okay.
I think Maya would probably. I mean,
Maya's got an
Maya's part of the art team
as well. What are you
Forgot
doing?
about the entourage.
Yeah, what are you doing with your entourage?
I've managed to secure them adult positions as like the extra workers, I guess, janitors, whatever.
So you know exactly what you know what you've just created there, haven't you?
I know it's you know what? Take it.
Take it.
Um,
Yeah.
or Maya would have like told them to like mingle amongst the crowds while she goes and does her art department work.
Yeah.
You've told the ancient Greek gods to mingle with mortals without
That's not
anybody
that could
looking
happen.
after them.
Well, it's a good.
They're your gods.
Aaron's looking after them. Aaron's looking after them.
Yeah, Aaron's on babysitting duty, which is probably a good job, because letting her Festus backstage probably wouldn't be the smartest thing. As I think half the set would probably get enchanted to the trees would actually start talking and moving on their own. Production value.
While the kids in the tree costumes aren't.
Yeah. Just, like, oh, this cage is awfully lifelike and moving. Anyway. They're mingling particularly well. They're behaving. The Aaron's I'm gonna roll how well Aaron hides their identity. It's a 10. So kind of it's not enough for people to go, hey, this isn't right, but there's a few holes in his story. has essentially argued that these are all art directors from Seattle here to scout talent.
Not bad. Not what Maya would have gone with, but not bad.
Because they're all wearing slightly kooky clothing, and let's admit it, you know, Apollo just does not take those sunglasses off, even in an auditorium, even when there's just stage lights. You know, they don't come off. It's like, can you actually see the stage with these on? It's like, yeah, I can see. I see what I need to see. So they're all doing okay. Styx is leaning the most into it. In a disguise now that they've got their,
Of course she is.
now that they've got their wonderful new dress, courtesy of Shelby. But no, it's an okay disguise. As long as they don't do anything. As long as they don't behave like themselves, you should be okay. In terms of Felix is definitely the closest Penny. Because ironically, the door, you're actually standing outside the other door in the corridor. Unfortunately, it's a fire escape. It doesn't open the outside. However, Penny...
Does it have a window?
Yeah, there's windows looking in. And Penny can open it from the other side.
Oh, wait, but would that, like, put on the fire alarm?
I didn't say. I'm not saying. I plead the fifth.
Anyway, Felix gets the text. It's like, where are you? Looks around. Could I see Penny?
Yeah, it's not a big corridor.
What's going on?
She waves at Felix and texts. What does she text?
There was help. I'm trapped in the corridor.
Can you get backstage? No, it was just help. But the follow-up message is, can you get backstage? I need help. And then there's another message after that that says, that Megan girl is a total bitch. Send.
Yeah, Felix would go through the front and start going backstage because everybody knows that Felix is one of Penny's closest friends, and she forgot something at home. She really needs, like, I'm gonna be in and out. I'm not gonna look at any costumes. I know how theater plays. I'm just gonna find Penny and bring her something.
Awesome.
Also, I've got cookies without chocolate because I know you don't want to have chocolate before you go on stage.
Give me a DC 8 charm check, and you can add 2 to the total for bringing the cookies.
You know that charm is one of Felix's worst things.
Yep. Almost like it was designed to be.
Yeah, I wonder why I am playing the socially not looking good charm. Okay, this is my charm die.
I believe.
If you get a 6, you've already passed.
I'm gonna take the adversity token.
Yeah, and 6 explodes.
Okay.
No, I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, but Hedge said that I could add 2, so it's not missed by 5 or more.
Yeah, it's under. Yeah, you're under the miss by 5. You're fine. It's not a bad failure. It's just a minor failure.
They won't let me in?
No, they'll let you in. They want all the cookies That's the cost of bribery to be backstage. And they're like, we've got to start like pre-production in like minutes. So can you like hurry up?
Gonna be in and out. Yeah. Felix will run. Like if Felix like held a box of cookies in front of him, they would just take the box, right?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
So Felix runs to the door where Penny would be hiding and keeps an eye out for Morgana.
Megan. So only Megan's been spotted at the moment. You get to the door where that Penny is behind. You see that there is a broom going through the handles. So for me,
Let me guess, not just stuck in the handle, but like
just not just gone straight through, but it's been magically manipulated to twist like a rope and coil on itself.
I mean, yes, but also it's wood, isn't it?
It is wood, yes.
Felix gonna take out like a seed out of his pocket,
Mm-hmm.
put it like subtly on top of the wood, make it, I don't know, a bit wet with some water, because you can actually like raft other plants on top of plants. And it's just gonna like kindly but surely talk to the plant. Hey, I know this is wood. Let's just get acquainted. Like he's gonna do some druid magic shit. He doesn't want to undo the knot.
No.
He doesn't have to do it. He just needs to break it.
Okay.
Agent P, don't look so shocked.
I'm sorry, just like Felix is hot is the thought that went through my head. I was like, wow, Felix is so hot right now.
Thank you, darling.
Ooh. Give me. Ooh. Tell you what, we'll be fair. What's your strongest stat?
Grit.
Grit.
The gardening thing.
Give me a grit. Give me a. This isn't a complex spell, but it is. Give me a DC 9. But you can add your magic die. It's a spell.
Wait, that would be that's 16.
Awesome. What happens then when you put it in?
Like the broomstick is like, I don't know, like an 8 knot, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Felix just gonna take a small apple seed he had in his pocket from eating an apple, puts it right in the middle of the knot, places a hand on top, takes a look, nobody's looking, and just lets magic flow into it, and the seedling sprouts open and the roots start to sprout, and it just, for a moment, the knot holds. And then the wood, where the energy and the magic from all the just comes from where the seedling is growing, just starts to break and crumble.
All crumbled. It's now just a door. A lot of shavings and boots at the bottom of it.
Oh. I mean, we're backstage.
Yeah.
So I opened the door. Penny.
You see Penny has held up her notebook, and there are words on the page. She's held up her notebook open, and in caps it says, I can't talk.
Okay, Penny, I'm not allowed to be I'm not allowed to be in here for much longer. We're gonna play yes and no. Was it Megan? Just nod. Was it a
Yes.
spell?
And there's a nod.
Can you
Also a nod.
feel if the spell is timed? Like, do you believe it will stop by itself?
You have no
Can I-
inclination to
Can I tell?
Not from the way it was cast, no.
Okay,
Mm,
I have an idea. It's low-key dangerous, but just a tiny bit. Which could work, and if it's not working and we can't figure anything out, I'm gonna shut down the production, okay? Yes? No.
There's a when Felix says I'm gonna shut down the production, Penny quickly scribbles this. How?
I still got some cookies left, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Technic stand would love some too. And I know how electricity works by now.
You just see this kind of emphatic nod from Penny, like she's willing to go along with anything.
Okay. Felix goes into his bag again, takes out a single cookie wrapped in cellophane, takes it out, and gives it to Penny. And Penny, you might recognize this cookie because it's one of the sunflower cookies. It might cost you 30 days, but Shelby will be able to get it back for you. But if it's a timed spell, it will not go longer than 30 days. Your face.
Yeah, so Penny
Emily
just takes the
you
cookie
already.
from Felix and
It's just a month.
just it looks like the most horrifying thing where she just starts scarfing down this cookie and like as quickly as she can and like 3 or 4 bites.
Okay. Miss Axford.
I love your head.
Okay, I didn't expect we'd be playing grade A bullshit from the start, but okay, if you're gonna bring your A game, so am I. So, good news. Felix's hunch was right. It is a time spell. And because the effect was on Penny, not around Penny, move the focus, move the spell. So, once you finish swallowing the cookie, Penny, you feel the curse disappear. Your voice comes back, and so does your ability to cast magic. But while you were having your amazing moment, I rolled some dice.
Oh, have you rolled if we got noticed? Because Felix didn't go in. Felix stood in the door.
Yes.
Okay.
There's something right where I want you
So
to be.
somebody's gonna shove me.
I mean, shove is an impolite word, really.
Go ahead.
You notice that one of the stagehands who was carrying a prop one side of the stage to the other. You're not quite sure how long they've been there. You know what stagehands like. They sort of get into the set dressing, and who knows where they really are. But they notice the remnants of the plant on the ground. look at you, Felix, and look, sort of looks over your shoulder towards Penny. Why have you made a mess?
A mess? Oh, sorry. I'm a plant boy. I've got a lot of stuff in my I'm gonna clean this up. And Felix goes down on his knees and starts like getting all the wood he can find.
Thankfully, he doesn't particularly care. They shrug their shoulders, walks off. He rolled high. He didn't roll that high. The magic. You get the impression that you are
heard.
being watched. Specifically, you feel like you're being watched time.
Oh.
And they're not being subtle about them letting you know that they know.
Can I just through aura or something let them know that I know?
Yeah, because I mean they're using aura to tell you that they know. Is this the whole if they suspect a trap but they know it's a trap, so we're gonna make it a trap kind of deal?
No. I mean, they're like, we're watching you, and Felix is like, good. Not as a threat. Not as something, just like, okay, nice.
So what do you do with these like wooden leaves remnant?
I've got my messenger bag, and this is perfectly good mulch, perfect for the garden.
It's in your messenger bag.
Yeah.
You feel your messenger bag suddenly get hot.
Oh no!
Drop
it.
As you drop it and the lid opens slightly, you can see that the mulch, the wood and the leaves are now starting to ignite.
Can I cast a spell to contain the magic into like a force field situation?
Yeah, so you can contain the magic. Whether it would have an effect on the now
contain the fire. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say whether you could contain. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what.
I just don't want the entire school to burn on fire.
To be fair,
that might be a thing.
It's big.
Okay.
It's not on fire enough that you could stamp on this and it would go out. It looks like it's more of an ember effect than full-blown fireball. So you could just stomp on the back.
Felix would not stomp on his back. There's too much important things. He would do a thing of like, whoa, and like low-key empty it out into a corner. Is like, sorry. Like also in direction of the stagehands because he could be watched, and it's just like shoving like stuff away. And is the mulch actually like cindering?
If it had stayed in your bag for another 2-3 seconds, it would have full on ignited. And you had a fire.
Empty it out, put like the 3 most important things on the side, take the bag itself, put it on top, and tap it out.
That's fine. You can tap it out. That's not a problem. You can hear in the back of your mind ever so slight laugh of a heckle.
Oh. You know what? Felix will just put this out, and as soon as he knows it's out, he'll start to pack his things again. Goes to Penny. Penny. Spit over the shoulder.
Yes.
Spit over the shoulder. Break a leg. be careful, they're watching. And will just go his merry way, as if nothing ever happened.
Yeah, Penny just says, thank you for being here. And does she have access to the backstage area
Yeah. It's full access now. Now the door's been opened.
now?
Yeah. Now the door's open. You're fine.
Penny is actually fuming now and is actually very upset, and she is thinking really hard about what she's going to do next. How much time does she have left before the play starts?
25 minutes.
Okay,
Ellie is
that whole
getting
bit only
in.
took
Ellie
25
is,
minutes.
Ellie is backstage, behind the set dressing, rehearsing.
Oh, would have Felix seen her?
Yeah, you'd have passed her.
Yeah, Felix gonna pass her, take a step back. Break a leg, Ellie. I like your costume, looking good.
Let you in.
Oh, I just brought in some cookies. There might be some left. No macadamia and no chocolate.
Amazing what the peasants accept as bribes now.
Or wouldn't you know?
Get out of my sight.
I will, trust me. And he just goes. Every actor he sees gets a break a leg. Every stagehand gets a thank you for your work. Felix has been friends with Penny for years and years. He knows how the theater works.
Awesome. So Felix goes out to the backstage door. Maya, you hear?
Fight her so much. I'm gonna fight her so much.
You start to hear an argument.
No. Where?
Coming from the audience seating.
Oh goodness, who is it? Who's arguing?
You see Nemesis,
No.
Apollo, both squaring up.
No.
Megan, Alice, and Trisha, the complete trio. The blonde hair, the red hair, and the brunette. And you can't quite hear the full thing from where you are with your little artistic paintbrush. But you can hear the words you hear that sort of snap you to it is, well, then why don't we go outside and settle that? And then you hear.
Agent thinking about, should I break this up? No, the kids can handle themselves. Let them have fun.
Here's the thing. They're literally gods. So like.
You then hear a bit of ruffling and Hephaestus going, no sticks, no, back. As they're being pulled back.
Can I if Styx could like do this to me, I wonder if I can like communicate back with Styx to just through my head. It's like I was just like, do I need to intervene or are you guys good?
I'm going to put their faces in concrete.
Let's not do that. How about after the show? After the show, I will give you bricks. I will give you sandpaper. If you ever heard of it, it's great. Ask Hephaestus. You can put their faces into sandpaper. Literally sand them down to the bone. It's perfect torture. Not that I've used it anyway.
Does Maya have fingerprints?
Not anymore.
If they come near me one more time and use the slur they just used, I can't promise that I won't. Persephone is a bitch.
If they use the slur, I feel like that's fair game.
So that's where I'm at. That's where Maya's at. Well, are they seated near you guys, or are they just here to pick a fight?
Oh, they're here to pick a fight. The rational side of
Well,
me knows they're doing this to get a rise and get us kicked out.
I can send someone over. I'm gonna go to what's her name? Miss Feroz, the art teacher, and say that Ellie's friends, Megan, Trish, and whatever her hell name is, they called the art directors slurs. And we have a no tolerance policy at this school, so either we have to deal with them or we have to tell the principal. What do you think about that, Miss Feroz?
You see that the way that you come across is just immediately puts Miss Furrows on the back foot. And
You mean just like the DM?
And I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Don't come in my house and start bitching about me. The house always wins. No.
I'm counting cards, buddy boy.
I love the wonderful relationship I have with my players. No. She walks across. Aaron is trying to elbow keep Sticks and Megan from hitting each other, and both of them are now turning on him. And then Maya, you're standing back at the tree, painting whatever it was you were painting before, with an awful sense of deja vu. Felix has just walked past, saying, break a leg, Ellie. And you can see in the corner of your eye, sitting at the very, so it's like an auditorium with seating that goes up like that. At the very top, you can see a little Lucas holding an open stopbook.
Oh, goodness.
You can now see, now that you've seen Lucas up there and you're now looking at the stage rather than painting, you can now see 3 girls heading towards the gods.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna throw my paintbrush at them. Just straight up misdirect them. I'm gonna throw my paintbrush at them. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what's happening now.
Give me a DC. It's not difficult to throw it at them. Give me a DC4
Actually,
fight check.
wait. Don't we have pets? Don't we have animals?
Yeah.
I'm using my animal card. I have a fucking squirrel. Bala, my squirrel, is gonna attack their ankles. I'm gonna send Bala to attack their ankles and also throw the paintbrush. I'm gonna do both.
A quick question before that: can our familiars actually die?
I'm not answering that.
Okay.
Because if I say yes, then you'll all be super cautious. And if I say no, you'll just all throw caution to the wind, and suddenly the familiars will become the Avengers, and we'll just start charging to every situation.
It's just the G-force all over again.
Yeah. Bloody. Was that one DreamWorks? I can't remember. Anyway, ignore me. Being a nerd. Yeah. Give me a DC 4 fight check.
DC 4
Yeah.
fight. What? Okay. I have a +1 to that. It's an 8 with the +1.
Okay. Which of the 3 girls are you aiming the brush at?
Megan.
Where would you like it to hit, Megan?
Oh, where would it be most embarrassing? like here. I mean, that's the first spot I thought of, and I was like, I wonder if it's too much.
I mean, no. I mean,
It's the Theater Kid episode.
yeah. What color paint were you using?
It's brown. It's the worst brown.
It's the wood bark brown.
It's the wood bark brown. And it's for some reason it's chunky.
Makes sense. Just been put into the paint pot. If you spend 1 adversity token, it will bump up the success.
I will do that. I will gladly sacrifice a token.
So no, you hit exactly where you aim to hit. It hits just above her chest, and then gravity takes hold, and the brush goes down. And you see Megan doing this kind of like shaking dance, like and you can just see this paintbrush making its way down her top, the inside, until eventually you hear a rattle and it drops to the floor, leaving a scattering of brown paint. So she was wearing a white top as well. So the insides of this top are now messed up with this goopy brown paint. Alice notices you and points you out. The gods notice.
Do I have to roll for Bala, like my squirrel doing what it,
No.
They set out to do?
No. What do you want your squirrel friend to do, and how do you want them to do it?
If they can go up like a pant leg,
Mm-hmm.
please.
Okay. So I think Megan as well, or are we going for another girl?
Another one.
Another one, okay. Alice goes to point at you, and as she goes to point, she feels something start crawling up her pant leg. And you hear this shrill scream as she's like shaking her leg while hopping on 1 foot. Which doesn't work. As it starts
Because
going.
they're wearing heels.
Well, yeah, they're wearing heels. So they start to hop on 1 foot, but then break the heel of their shoe and fall backwards, banging her head on the back of a chair, which then causes Trisha to turn around and be like, what the hell are you doing? Before Nala then gets on their leg and starts to repeat the process. Trisha's wearing boots. So there's no heel.
Oh no.
There's no heel. And she does manage to kick the squirrel off. And send it flying across the stage. It lands on its feet. It's not terribly hurt. It's fine. The squirrel, they are very agile creatures. It just simply.
Hedge. Have you played Baldur's Gate?
I have, but I haven't got to a bit about squirrels yet. No, I have. I have spoken to that squirrel. It can go fuck itself. I wanted to go near the tree. And how dare you tell me I can't?
Have you seen
Who is
that
the
sequence
squirrel?
as Dark Urge?
No.
Squirrels are agile creatures, but they do not have a lot of HP.
No. But.
Magical squirrels too.
Oh my god.
Nala comes down the tree trunk, runs back to you. Styx has a moment where she laughs And the girls limp off, embarrassed. Styx then has a moment where she turns in for a little group of gods and Aaron. Goes, does anyone feel like they had deja vu a second? I felt as if something else had happened. And because all hell were going in, I felt it too. And you see everyone looks at Aaron. It's like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. You, Maya, can just see Lucas scrambling out on his hands and knees, to leave the auditorium, wearing his astral necklace that Karen gave him to allow him to temporarily see. So he literally just used both of his powers to help. And he's 7 years old.
Oh, the child.
Poor Lucas. I love Lucas. Amazing.
We all love Lucas.
Yeah, so the three girls go running out through the main entrance, arguing they've got to go change clothes, they've got to go get new shoes, they've got to go and get new everything. Leaving Ellie, first time probably towards the front, isolated. And she doesn't know that yet.
Ooh.
She's busy backstage preparing. So.
1 second.
Also, can we just have a moment of silence for Ellie and how absolutely insecure she must be right now to be rehearsing just before the premiere? That poor girl.
You got to remember, Ellie had very ulterior motives for playing Prospero.
Imagine not having magic or talent.
Yeah, but also we still don't know if it's just that or if it's like bound to something. Because the last time I remember, we were like, okay, Ellie is not allowed to play. Or am I mixing stuff up?
So Ellie obviously disappeared for a point in time. And the excuse they used was she was unwell. When she came back, in like the first week of coming back, after disappearance, she was straight back on the production. You summarized with Aaron, that the one of the motives for her wanting to play Prospero was that she could pretend to have magic. Because she naturally doesn't. And the rest of her family do. There were hints that Ellie may have magic of some kind. It might just not be traditional magic. Ellie has anti-magic. She's able to extract magic from the in a very similar method to how you made.
Which reminds me, Felix gonna put in a text in a group chat. Should I just feed Ellie a sunflower cookie?
Why? Why?
I don't know. As an experiment. She pulls together magic, doesn't she?
Oh.
There's just a text message that says, promised Erin I wouldn't kill her, but I didn't promise I wouldn't kick her ass. um,
Welcome to the Cog's Turn with Agent P.
Do you need some
I
more
have a
music? And then
theory.
dun, 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 dun.
No.
No,
It's the hoedown music from The Simpsons with the pot.
No, it's just the SpongeBob, like the Bikini Bottom theme.
oh God.
So, okay, I'm gonna just think out loud. If Ellie takes magic from the world, feeding her the cookie won't really do anything because she won't take the 30 days. It'll just be a cookie for her. But if it's just a cookie for her and she just takes the magic, does the magic just go into her and she doesn't age but she gets magic for the first time? Gets to experience magic for the first time, or it just negates and it's just a cookie for her? Or will she throw it up like
Miles.
Mr. Tornado Kid?
Yeah.
After the play?
Congratulatory cookie sounds nice.
Well done. Have a cookie.
You have to have this cookie.
Yeah, you must eat this one cookie.
We could just give it to Erin and Erin could give it to her. She would trust her brother, wouldn't she?
Does any magic work on Ellie?
You've never tried it. No one has actively tried to put magic on Ellie.
Can I try to put magic on Ellie?
What type of magic do you want to put on
Oh
Ellie?
no! No, I don't know. This is bad both ways. I have a potion that we
Yes, which one did you make? Insecurity or confidence?
confidence.
Always try feeding her the confidence potion.
Am I the
don't
only
want-
one who
I
took
don't-
insecurity potion?
Let me check. Yeah.
Yes.
Shelby didn't take
Let
anything.
me ask you back.
God.
Do you know Felix?
Mary
Felix
did
is-
say
Felix
those
is
potions.
a bean.
Mary did say those potions were concentrated.
I want to throw hands.
I don't want to.
I cast
Maya,
fist.
so Maya wouldn't want to use a potion that would, like, in the off chance it does work on Ellie, that would fuck over Penny.
I mean, all it's going to do is make her feel significantly more confident.
Make her insufferable.
It would make
Exactly.
I have
her
another
insufferable.
confidence potion. We
She
could
doesn't
give one
need
to,
it.
we
Let's
could
be
give
real.
one to Ellie and one to Penny, even out the battlefield.
We can half and half it instead of using both of ours because it's concentrated.
I believe it's concentrated enough that one drop of it in a cookie dough would be enough for the whole theater.
Is that concentrated?
With
Well, does
Felix's ability, yeah.
Oh, but we
You
can't go
you've
and
gotta
bake.
you-
Oh, we can just drop it on it.
You've got to remember that Felix's ability to bake and manipulate magic is like top tier stuff. So if
Also,
Felix
I believe
makes
I've
things,
rolled like I'm not sure if I remember correctly. I believe I rolled like a 20 something when brewing the potion.
You did. You rolled extremely high for yours. But again, you don't know how Ellie reacts to magic. It's a question that we've pondered numerous times and we've studied, but we've never actually done it live to see the effect.
Now the thing is, I know we don't like Ellie, but she's got it hard. Do we want to take this from her?
I don't want to. That's why I think a congratulatory cookie is best.
Also, bear in mind, Why am I helping you? Bear in mind.
Because you love us.
Bear in mind that. Bear in mind that this may be your only chance to get her alone. Those girls are gonna come back. You've got probably till halfway through the production at best.
And we have like half an hour, not even 20 minutes left before the play starts.
You've got about 20 to 15 minutes before the play starts.
You know what? Fuck it. Give her
Cool.
the conference cookie so that we could try to talk her out of whatever the hell that she's been doing.
Why should we give her the confidence cookies for that? Also, do I have Ellie's
Because
number?
isn't this all rooted in like her not feeling like she belongs because she's not a magic user? If her self-worth is rooted in not, being able to use magic, and if we give her confidence, maybe there'll be another way to think about it, I guess.
Or it could botch our only chance. Anyway, I'm not good with people. Could somebody else do that, please?
I'll do it. I'm closest, if not Penny.
Okay.
What's up? Yeah, you can, like, Felix would give you his confidence potions. Trust me, a drop is more than enough.
Okay. Okay.
Cease to
I'm
pour the whole
gonna.
bottle.
Also,
No!
remind her that she still got my moon.
I will do that.
So Ellie is currently pacing backwards and forwards with the script in her hand. And also a second set of papers.
Or.
The second set of
Okay.
papers. I say papers, they're not papers per se, they're parchment.
Oh. Okay.
And you notice. Yeah, no, Maya's quite observant, and Maya has noticed similar things in the past before, so you probably would clock this better than most. She's not reading from the script, she's reading from the papers. She's saying this is the level of deception she's doing to people around her. She's quoting Prospero's lines while reading the parchment, not the play. People who are just walking past, it looks like she's learning her lines, but she's actually reading these sort of parchment scripts. And you notice, you've seen that handwriting before. In fact, it's not just handwriting you've seen before, it's actively writing on the paper.
Oh my god, this fucker.
You can see discreetly, this is Maya, they're having some sort of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
From here, you can't discern what kind of conversation they're having.
Can I spend 2 adversity tokens to not be seen?
Want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So I can get
Level
a
2.
closer listen to. Yep, spent them.
So she's there with a pen writing at the bottom of the paper, and the replies are coming at the top.
Okay.
They're talking about the production. They're talking about the spell during the play.
Okay.
Get lucky. Red or blue? What's your favorite
Blue.
color? Blue?
Purple.
And, oh, do you have a purple dice? Is it? There it is. Want to say good luck to the dice?
Good luck.
Never speak of that again. You see that
Mhm.
they are talking about a specific type of spell.
Okay.
Specifically, hypnosis.
For who? Oh, on who?
They're mentioning casting a hypnosis spell during the play. Ellie has
Oh.
doubts as to whether it would be effective at longer ranges. And specifically, how long the effect would last for her to do what she needs to do.
What does she need to do?
They're not
There's no mention.
specifically speaking about what they're trying to do. Ellie's not
All
saying what
right.
her goal is, but she's concerned that what is being presented to her might not be strong enough.
Okay.
She's also
She's afraid of
worried.
the hypnosis spell ending early. Okay.
She's also afraid of the fact that the witches that are now on her back are still around. And that this person promised that they would disappear and never come back. And yet they're still here.
Okay. Maya's gonna like knock on a wall, something like "Tick, tick, tick. Hi.
How close are you when you knock? Are we over the shoulder knock knock, or are we?
No. We're like behind like a stack of something, a
Okay.
stack of props.
Ellie jumps, and you see all the writing on the page just disappear. What? Oh, I should. Bad language. What do you want?
Well, I wanted to say good luck, and I genuinely do wish you good
Is
luck.
it with you lot and trying to be nice? I thought I made it clear. I detest you.
Okay, and that's your prerogative. We want to help you. So we made this potion a while back, and I know that you like are really interested in the subject and stuff. So here's a confidence potion cookie. You know, to genuinely so that you can do well and perform well, and you know, do what you do best.
Give me a D10 charm check.
Uh, that's a 11. I have a wait, do I add my magic die? No, right?
No, what? Add your magic die. It's a magic cookie. Add your magic.
Okay, 10. Exactly 10.
He takes the cookie, looks at it. You notice Maya. She's not looking at it just yet, the paper, but the paper in big block New Times Roman lettering spells out, "Do not eat that." But Ellie hasn't quite noticed it yet. She's too entranced by looking at the cookie.
Could I trip? And try to get like the paper like away from her line of sight.
DC5.
5? Oh no! This is my fight die. Ah,
We'll make it convincing.
it's so free.
I mean, you can burn Verti tokens if you got them.
How many can I burn? I could just burn one, right?
I mean, if you rolled, you only need to meet the DC.
3.
Oh, you need to spend 2.
Oh, so 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I spend 2.
Okay.
I spend 2 then.
Spend 2 and you each it. Yeah, you stumble down. Anna, stop helping.
Anna, stop
Put them
Oh
in.
my god,
Let them
thank
spend the
you
channel
guys!
Thank you so much for spending the channel point. It is much appreciated. We at Misadventures League love it when our viewers engage with the program. I am not salty. I'm just disappointed.
Yes, you are. You are very much salty. Callum, you're killing me.
Note to self:
Save them for the finale.
make all DCs 40 and above. It's time for some quantitative easing. Anyway. Yeah, you managed to trip just convincingly enough that you can grab these papers out of her hand, and she's so entranced by the cookie that she doesn't really notice.
I kind of like shuffle the papers behind me, and I represent her the cookie, and I'm like, again, we genuinely do want to help you. I know Felix gave you a moon card that is still on the table, and you might think that you're alone in all this, but you're really not, and we really want to be your friend, even though you hate our guts.
Whatever. Takes a cookie out of your hand and goes to eat it. Puts it in her mouth, begins to chew, and begins to chew. That's not it either.
Eat.
Let's
Eat it.
Let's do. Maybe you should put your character in order. She eats this cookie. For a brief moment, it's like a veil's been lifted. As if something just broke around her. Fall to her knee and start shaking ever so slightly.
I'm gonna hold her. I'm gonna go down on my knees and hold her.
It's cold. Why can't I see?
Ah!
Looking at her eyes, see the same condition that Aaron had during the barrier break
During the flickering.
over her eye. Her skin is stone cold. Cold. Why can't I hear anything?
She can't hear me? Oh goodness. That was the confidence one. Okay.
Give me a brains check. I am not going to DC this.
Brains.
Higher the
It's
better.
magic, so
It's magic,
I roll a magic
add
die
your
with
magic die with it. Yeah. Magic.
it. 13.
You don't know specifically what kind of magic this could be. However, you have been in the astral, and you are the most well-traveled of all of the three. or the 4 companions.
Mm-hmm.
This is not Ellie. You are holding a shell.
Oh, fuck me.
You can just about feel it. Behind the back of her, an aura of what could be a puppet string pulling at her. The
But I
confidence potion
break it?
has just about broken it, but it's reforming.
We need more conference potion. I have another one on me. Can I use that?
Yeah, you use that.
Wait. Didn't we just yeet her into the astral plane with a tiny touch of magic?
No, but
I'll do
it's
you a deal. I will do you a deal. Spend me 2 more adversity tokens, and I'll tell you more.
I'm spending the 2. Thank you to Callum and Anna. I love you guys. But yes, I'm spending those 2 adversity tokens.
This Ellie you're holding is a fabrication. That is why it is cold. This is not Ellie. This is a clone of Ellie. What you have just done is sever the connection between the real Ellie, who is piloting this clone.
Ellie never came back from hell.
So
The
the
clone
person who's
can't.
talking now is the real Ellie.
The person talking now is the clone. Now that it's been
Oh.
now that the clone has been disconnected, the clone has no sight, it has no hearing, it has no nothing. It's reliant on Ellie or somebody else on the other side to control it.
So we need to give the thing more potions.
That would crash the play.
The paper that you so cleverly shuffled away
Mm-hmm.
starts to write.
Oh, what does this guy want?
It just says, "Oh, you."
Hi, Uncle Daedalus. What does he want?
Why are you wrecking my vessel?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you didn't get the memo, but I'm supposed to annoy you, even in death.
It's funny how fawn over an empty vessel of meat and blood.
It's funny how you toy with people and their vulnerabilities.
It's fine. I will re-establish control, but I will take it myself this time. Clearly, I can't trust this petulant teenager. I will deal with her and her later.
Okay, potion now.
I'm gonna just like pull like
Fully bring him.
the poison for Cusco style. Just
I think this is the time where Penny walked by.
And sees Maya and
Penny
us
just
doing
sees
shots.
Maya.
Penny just sees Maya like cradling Ellie, but also like bottle feeding her a confidence potion.
Anyone who can read magical auras, so all of you, can feel it. Feel it 'cause I know you're outside, but you can feel it too. It's a very powerful kind of suction magic. almost like a vortex drawing in magical energy.
I'm gonna step wherever that vortex is. I'm gonna go.
So you basically you do a U-turn and basically go back into the backstage.
Yeah. With the phone in hand, what's going on? What are you doing?
Penny is trying to understand what she's looking at, but also really is trying to figure out whether she cares or not. she's looking at this like, do I even want to know? I think she's going to clear her throat and try to get Maya's attention.
Oh, yeah, for sure Maya will turn
How
around.
much time is there before the show? There's like
About
how much
15
time
minutes.
left?
15.
Whatever this is, this couldn't have waited till after the show.
No, Ellie and Daedalus were planning on hypnotizing the crowd. And and I didn't want that to happen because the hypnotizing was so that Ellie could do something else, and I don't know what the something else was, but it didn't sound good, especially if Daedalus is, uh, you know, heading the operation. I mean, we all know how that went last time.
Okay. And she's thinking, and she's thinking. We should lock her up in a supply closet somewhere so she can't do anything. She has an understudy who can go on stage. We need to get this show we need to get this show going. We only have 15 minutes.
I guess I'm not really needed. I can watch over her. Be weird to just lock her in a closet, I feel, even if it is just a clone.
Am I there yet? Like,
Go ahead.
can I hear that?
Go ahead.
Depends
You
if we
can-
did we. Sorry.
You as you run in, you can see this yellow aura coming out of Ellie's back, sort of hooked up to the sky, and it's sort of cracking and breaking, and then trying to reform every time.
I get the feeling it's a good aura or it's a bad aura.
This is bad.
Let me ask you another question. Do you remember the time I took magical energy out of the air and bumped them into the grass?
Mm-hmm.
Felix still's got some seedlings left.
Okay.
What?
Okay. So we're gonna make some
What?
grits. We're gonna do some grit. I'm gonna say this is not a planned action. There's reflex. Come in, you see it. Whacked.
Yeah, but also I want to protect Ellie and my friends.
Just working out what the magnitude effect is going to be. Reality. Ooh, reality bending or reality breaking. You need to give me a fifth grit check.
So that means I need an 11 and a d4. Wait, grid, I have on a +1. Let's just roll. Okay. Does a 17 work?
You, just like you did when Shelby crashed before and the explosion happened with Amanda, you cast the net up, try and grab it, all this energy. At first, it doesn't look like it's going to work. it looks like the line holding onto Ellie is too strong, and it'll just cut through your net.
You will not touch those who are near to me.
As Maya puts the last of the potion in, it weakens the line just enough, just long enough, that it flickers out of existence so you can pull the net tight and break the line. The problem is that you've now got an awful lot of energy in a net and it has to go somewhere.
I'm behind the stage, aren't I?
Yes.
Is there a power outlet near me?
Yeah.
Is Felix able to like hold this power long enough to let it flow slowly?
No. Not on that pass.
Okay.
You just like you did before, you've got to pick it and you've got to throw it.
I mean,
It's just gonna age. Okay, sorry.
No, I'm not gonna age someone. I'm gonna put it into an apple seed. Even if it's like 20, 30 years, it's still a small apple tree. People are gonna ask why the fuck I've got an apple tree back here, but I'm Felix. I do plants.
Okay. So we're going to take out an apple seed and we're going to throw all this energy into an apple seed.
If you ask like that, maybe several apple seeds.
I'm not inferring anything.
Okay. Oh, Callum, that's a good idea. Do I have the address set? Like, do I know where the energy is coming from?
No, it's coming from somewhere. Nice try.
Okay.
I can't return to sender.
Okay, I'm gonna do it just next time somebody wants to take all of the power out of New York. Yeah, Felix gonna just hold it for a moment, freezing up. What have I done? Have I done? Puts his hand into the pocket, pulls out any plant seeds he finds. Most of them are probably from trees or something, and just holds them in hand and just let the power flow in.
You inject this energy. Do you want the good news, the bad news, or the really bad news?
Let me guess. The good news, it works. The bad news, it works a lot. The really bad news, we have a small forest in the, behind the stage, and I cannot explain why.
No. The good news is that you are right. The good news is it worked. The connection is severed. The connection doesn't come back. It tries, but as it gets close to Ellie's back, it begins to flicker and falter, as if it's being overextended, and retreats. The bad news is you feel different. Feel as if you are slightly out of step with the almost as if you were playing a video. Someone had set your ping a little bit too high, and you're now having a bit of lag.
Wonderful. What's the really bad news?
You're not backstage anymore.
Where am I, Hedge?
You are in a corridor made of stone with very small torches etched.
So Daedalic took this personally, yes?
wanted Return to Sender. I wasn't going to tell you.
Oh, gods.
I wasn't going to tell you
No.
how.
No, you said I couldn't, so I didn't. I wanted to put it all into the seeds.
I lied.
How dare you?
I'm never
Surprising.
trusting Hedge again.
Okay, good. So Felix is tried to save
Mhm.
the sister of the lover boy,
Mhm.
and now is trapped in Daedalic's labyrinth.
I mean, on the plus side, the seeds are fine.
They didn't grow.
No, they didn't grow because it wasn't.
Oh, goodness.
Because it wasn't time magic you were raining in this time. You all just latched onto the. Oh, okay, I'm evil. Okay, you all latched onto the idea
Facts.
that it was time magic again when it wasn't, and I didn't think I just wasn't going to correct you. And I was going to let you see what would happen. You didn't think to ask. I didn't think to mention it.
Okay, let him have this one since we kept outsmarting him all season. So let him have this one.
No,
we
Hedge,
got
this
this.
is fine.
We'll fix it.
This is actually very fine, Hedge. I'm in a stone labyrinth. What are the walls made of?
It's fine.
So,
Is it like even stone all around?
yeah.
Okay. And there are torches?
No torches, so you can light and see your way. On the reverse side of this, Penny and Maya see you essentially pull this energy into your hand, and the second that energy goes into your hand, there's a bright flash, and you're gone.
All of us
Back to
too?
Mexico.
Not you two. You're still
No,
there.
no, it's just Felix.
Oh,
Maya
okay.
and Penny, you
Right.
can immediately recognize that as not astral magic.
Oh, goodness.
Mm.
It's underworld magic, isn't it?
Hmm?
Uh-huh. She's in the underworld. Sorry, he's in the underworld.
So there wouldn't have
At
been enough
least-
time for me to react and cast protective magic to like do anything at this point, right? Because I was just thinking like
So there's not a lot you
Penny's magic is
Yeah.
very reactive, and I feel like
There is, in all sincere
because
honesty, not a lot you could have done. If you put a barrier around Felix, the magic would have just bounced off the barrier and gone back into the air. If you put a barrier
And someone else would have gotten taken.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Felix made his bed the second he decided to siphon the energy off. It had to go somewhere.
Maya kind of... First of all,
As a what the hell?
Maya looks at the clone.
Hmm?
The clone is just...
The clone is still complaining about how it's dark and cold. It now has no connection at all. And you notice that very slowly, rigor mortis.
Ah! That's fast!
wonderful.
You've got about 15 minutes to hide this body.
Yeah, I'm gonna just fireman carry... I want to see if I'm gonna try to fireman carry this body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if rigor mortis is setting in, they shouldn't be speaking, to be honest. But...
No, but magic.
Okay, but let's be honest. From hey, we want to be your friends because you're doing the wrong thing. Here's a cookie. To you have 15 minutes to hide the body.
I go from 0 to 100. What can I say?
I hate it here.
Okay, Maya notices that and then kind of looks at Penny and says, Ellie was doing this on Daedalus's orders, and Ellie isn't here. Ellie's still in the underworld, and Daedalus said that he'd take care of her in her cell. So if she's still stuck in the underworld, we can't really do much here. Maybe it's a good thing Felix is gone there,
Oh
but
no.
it's never a good thing to be in the underworld. And call time is in
Alone?
how many minutes? I mean, Ellie's there.
15, 10 at this point.
And yeah, we don't have a Prospero.
Well, by the time we
Maya's just
have his
realizing
body,
this. Maya's just realizing we don't have a Prospero. It's okay.
She got an understudy, doesn't she?
I was trying to tell you this. What I said.
Okay,
Let's go
yeah.
find the understudy.
So Penny,
This is
you go find the
America.
understudy. I will hide the body. What is
Let's
the
go.
game?
Let's go get
Penny
the understudy.
blinks
I
for a
will hide the
second.
body. Can we have this on a sticker, please?
Penny, you go find the understudy. I'll hide the body.
Okay, first of all, Hedge.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know who the understudy is? Like, I know who, or Penny knows who the understudy is, right? Do I know
course you
where
know
to
who-
find them?
Of course you know. They're in the changing rooms. All them
Their
change-
name is Callum.
Is their name Callum, is it? Is that we've decided? The name is
Yeah.
Callum?
Yes.
Yeah, they are backstage. Their
Um,
name is Callum.
yeah, so I'm gonna go to the change room and knock on the door,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, "Hey, I hope you're ready. We need a Prospero. Something's come up."
The door opens.
Yeah.
They're already fully dressed, as if ready for this, as if they were born for this.
Of course they are. Love that. It's perfect.
And they go, "Okay, tag me in. I'm off." And you literally just see them bolt off to go and have their time in the spotlight. Now that Ellie has doesn't even here's the thing. Doesn't even bother asking what happened to Ellie to get into that position. Is just like, okay, I now get to do this. And it's
Priorities.
Yeah.
It's
That's
fine.
how you do it.
That's showbiz, baby.
Show must go on.
Exactly.
Can I see, like, in the backstage area,
Mhm.
like, can I peek like through the curtain and
Yeah.
see like the audience?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Penny gets a little nervous and looks for like her parents and Aaron in the audience, and
Erin is in the audience with the gods.
Yeah.
Still playing
Lovely.
babysitting duty. They're all looking a little worried. You have your parents here. Have the mayor of the town. Have Mary, Claire, a lot of influential in the town because it's look. Town a small town. There isn't a full-blown theatre. The high school doing a production is like the only thing these people get to experience with theatre night. It's a bit of a thing in the.
Sure.
They're all getting in, settled down. You see that Apollo lowers his sunglasses slightly as he makes eye contact with you. With a kind of the only way I can describe the expression is in the cheesiest way possible, which is just "you good."
I think Penny. Penny has this like. So basically, it's the whole like the face doesn't match the actions because she's giving a thumbs up, but her face is clearly not okay. You know.
You
eh,
see
um.
Apollo kind of elbows Six. Six gets up. Looks like they're going to walk out, but just as they get to the curtains, kind of grab it and ducks under, come backstage. And about a minute later, Six catches up. Is everything okay? Why does this place stink of
I think
underworld?
Penny gives the. Yeah, I'm about to get there. And she does like the condensed
The
version
condensed
of
recap.
what she witnessed was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. The reason it reeks of the underworld is because Daedalus is puppeting Ellie, our lead actor, and uh, Maya did something to take away control from Daedalus, and now he's mad, and Ellie is not real and is a rotting corpse, and we tried to lock her up so that people wouldn't find the evidence. Also, Felix disappeared. I think Daedalus is kind of mad at him.
Six puts a hand on your shoulder. Okay. Get ready for the show. Puts a hand curtain. Summon everybody else. I'm running over. Maya, in your head, hear Stick speak to you. And go, all you hear is just the words, talk to me.
I have an empty husk that is crying about being cold and can't see, and I'm trying to hide it, and I don't know where to go.
Where are you?
I'm in a supply closet.
You Penny watch as the rest of the gods come through.
Everything's
Six
great.
runs off the supply closet that Maya's in. Finds you, Maya, opens the door. You okay?
I have a rotting body.
Oh no, that's I mean, it's not fine, but that's one of Daedalus' tricks. Hang on. Who wants to do this? You all sit and look around at each other, and Apollo's like, "Not me. I'm too cool for that."
He's the god of medicine.
Oh my god, this guy.
Full
Fucking
straws.
bitch.
Then you see
What?
Festus pulls out 4 straws, holds in his hands. They all pull one. And its nemesis pulls a short
Oh
straw.
god.
Not gonna lie, I would say very fucking mature, but on the other hand, we're talking about Greek gods.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny.
Nemesis kneels down, puts their hand on this vessel's.
Okay.
It's okay. Just see their hand starts to glow.
Mm-hmm.
And that glowing starts to spread down this vessel's body. And very slowly, it begins phase out of existence by fading.
Oh.
It's okay. It's just a construct.
That construct looked and sounded like Ellie.
Yes. That means that Daedalus has the real Ellie.
I know that now.
And your friend said that Felix has gone.
Yes. And Daedalus also threatened to do something to Ellie, and I don't know what he's gonna do.
Sticks like helps lift you up higher. Follow. Go grab Penny. Follow runs back.
Penny had retreated to the change rooms to get ready and clear her mind, so that's where Apollo would find her.
Apollo finds you there. Six wants you. We've got to go.
Great. I'll be right there. Yeah. Okay. What about the show? I have an
Well,
understudy.
we'll
Worst case
cover.
scenario.
We'll cover.
I'm almost afraid to ask. I'll
Don't
follow
ask.
Apollo.
Apollo brings you back. Take my hand, and you see Styx offers both of you her hands. Please. Is that what you say?
Yeah, Penny goes ahead and takes the hand that is offered.
Maya is a little hesitant, but ends up taking Styx's hand.
The Nemesis, Apollo, and Hermes, who's just been quietly saying nothing the entire time because that's the kind of is. Say nothing and take a step back.
Say again?
They all say nothing, take a step back.
Oh. No.
I mean, you're talking to Styx, aren't you?
Fantastic.
There's a reason I brought her on.
Close your eyes. It's probably easier to not experience.
Maya closes her eyes.
Penny
Penny closes her eyes too.
In a flash
She does.
of light, similar to that befouled field. Styx, Maya, and Penny disappear. See, after you've Nemesis holding a copy of the script, flicking through it, going, I've memorized it. I know the lines. Compared to what we had, this is far, far worse. See, Apollo goes, maybe we could rewrite it. And they all start walking back towards the stage. And that is where we're going to leave it for this half. Just as watch Agent P go, what?
What?
What? I hope you've had fun. So we're gonna have a 10-minute break while I put the jaws back on my players' faces, and get some stick for what the hell. Go fill up your bottles, go to the toilet, stretch your legs. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, about 20 past-ish my time. Yeah, we'll see you then. Bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a good break. I sure. Right. So, Felix, you are in this smooth, stone-cladded corridor. Alone. Yeah. Your own breath. That is how still the air is. When suddenly, you are interrupted with a pop. Behind you, oh, hang on. Realize there's one tiny issue. Fun fact, the whole first half of the session, the music wasn't picking up.
Oh,
No.
No, I had that thing where my brain went, why is the game audio thing not moving up and down like it normally does? And then I had that realization where I went, so we just did all of that with no music in the background. Only I could hear it. Fantastic. Anyway, you hear a pop.
what's poppin'?
Specifically, Maya and Penny are popping behind you.
Hello.
Hi. Are you okay?
I flipped off Aphrodite. This is okay. Do you know the meme with the dog? This is nice. Why are you here? I mean, okay, Maya, great to see you. Penny, why aren't you on stage?
The gods said they'd cover it, whatever that means. I assume it's with god powers.
You let Apollo cover something.
Listen, okay?
Not about.
If they're with Maya, I feel like I don't know, maybe I should have thought that a little more. I should have thought about that a little more, but this isn't exactly a low stress situation. Besides, you know that I would want to be here to help out.
Okay, so all of us, except for Shelby, are trapped in Daedalic's maze.
I mean, Styx is also here. And Maya's gonna look around for Styx. Yeah.
Styx is gone.
Well, this is great. I pull out my phone. Do I have, like, Google Maps?
On a Nokia.
On a Nokia.
On a Blackberry.
Yeah,
Right.
Yes. Remember, 2006.
GPS? A compass.
I mean,
Um.
you do have a phone signal.
Oh.
I do have a phone. Because the maze is... We know where the maze is. We know where we are. We're at the coven.
This isn't the maze. But this isn't the maze.
Yeah.
This is the underworld.
Oven house. To the coven house,
Could be
isn't it?
both. Why not both?
Above table, I'm having that moment where I'm like, I of all the things had to remember, that was the one thing that was committed to your brain.
Because, Hedge, I had made a vow to be your Emily Exford. And I keep my vows.
Above table, Bard / Felix has a point. we did
Oh my
discover
god.
that maze or the backroom-esque, infinitely charmed basement was a gateway underworld between the deal, Daedalus Maze.
Yep. And that's the only reason we
Right.
still have our phones functioning, because if we were in the underworld, I'm not sure there would be like still some signal.
Okay, that's true. You called the Coven household. I'm gonna call Ellie. I'm gonna try to find where she is.
How do you want to call her?
I mean,
By the
she's
way, what
here.
happened when I left? Is she like free? Did she come back into her body or something?
No, she died. And you see Maya kind of just
It wasn't
dissociate for
her.
a second.
It wasn't her. It wasn't her. It was a vessel.
Okay, and now I need to
Let's
find
let's
her.
not get it all mixed up.
Okay, so my potion
Get-
didn't kill someone I grew up with.
No, it's
That's a good
No.
thing for you. Okay, now I'm stressed. This is gonna cost me up to 10 years of my fucking life.
No, it's Daedalus fucking with us, is what it is, Felix.
Oh. Wait.
Is there any way that Penny could use astral sight to help navigate the maze, or whatever this
All
version
right, you
of the
got-
maze is? Well, I've got
Oh,
a
astronaut.
I've got a basic level of astral sight. Well, a little bit. I've been
Tell you what,
studying as much of it as I can.
everyone give me a brains roll. If you roll your
Right.
highest, you may explode it.
This airhead right here. That is the default, right? What do you mean you may?
I'm gonna explode it.
Yes, I've got a 9.
Okay?
Felix is still recovering.
What's difficulty?
I didn't say. Hence
Like,
why
can
I
I
said,
spend it?
It's
hence why I said the
Wait,
explode
that
it
is-
if you get the maximum.
I got 19.
19, 9.
I got it. I got a 6, but I have adversity tokens. I was wondering if I could spend.
How much did you have, sorry?
That's why I asked.
What
I
did
got
you
a
roll?
6, but I was wondering if I could use adversity
So,
tokens.
19 plus 9.
Roll the 6 total.
6.
Oh wait, is it let's get out of the maze?
Hang on. Hedge's math brain just shut down when 19 plus 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 19.
34.
34.
If you want to spend one adversity token, Penny, now would be the time.
Spend it. Oh. Okay, I'll spend it.
As you are all investigating the chamber with your respective and your skills, Penny, you could use astral sight here. Problem is, these walls are quite dense, and you can't track things through walls particularly well. And a labyrinth has a lot of walls to look through. However, there is something you can hack through astral projection very easily.
Just
electricity.
okay.
Now, I happen to know someone who can now cast electrical. But do you know what the beauty of lightning fired underground?
Oh.
It goes anywhere because it's looking for grounding. I've got another idea.
In essence, if you worked together, you could create an electronic stenograph. Send pulses of electricity, which Penny can then view through astral magic, create a kind of map.
Oh, yes.
Wait. Hatch?
Yes?
Felix can talk to anything nature and it will answer, right?
Yes, you can speak to anything nature related and it will answer.
And Felix not only has got electricity, but weather magic, like wind and stuff.
Yep, you've got 2 books, you have got storm magic, and you have got air magic.
Let's do the first thing, let's do the stenograph. And if that's not, and as a second thing in the bag, I still have a lot of seeds in my bag, don't I?
Well, yes, you're Felix.
Could some of them be what's the English word? Lycopodium? Like, let me look it up in English.
Yes, I don't understand that word, unfortunately.
Uh,
I'm also not very smart, so...
It's a plant, but it's called Lycopodium. Lycopodium. What's it called? It's a moss. Okay. It's the seeds of moss, and they are very, very light.
Okay.
Like they're used by people who spew fire and stuff like that. They're used. Can I put some of it on a gust of wind and just let it go through the labyrinth?
Yeah.
And if I can get the wind back, do I know where it went?
Yeah. I think between
Cool,
I think between all of you and your collective ideas and your collective abilities, you can map this maze better.
So we're just gonna map Daedalus maze?
You can map this better than any group of witches have attempted to.
Agent P?
Yeah.
You
I
got your
am.
notebook
I was
ready?
drawing. I'm. Yeah. Yes. Indeed, I do.
It's just Agent P writing "What the fuck" notebook over and over again.
I'm drawing a spider web.
Okay. There are a few things you learn during your mapping exercise. Amanda wasn't lying. This labyrinth is changing shape all the time. Entire sections are disappearing, new ones are being created. You get the impression you're about 5 floors down, which would be the deepest anyone has gotten. The first level is just kind of like a standard basement storeroom. No one's ever gone this deep. In terms of looking for Ellie, as you send those electrical out, they start to come back. As they're coming back, they're almost picking up magical energy on the way. And if you were to pinpoint that and use rational vision to see through the walls it's coming from, it's coming from the other side of this floor. There is a large cavity which isn't part of the labyrinth. It's almost a natural formation that the labyrinth is attaching itself to.
Do we get an understanding of what the other 3 floors are?
The other three
Or
floors,
have?
The other 3 floors from looking up where the exit, where you now know the exit is, just to this kind of vision, they just look like corridors. It just looks like a set of mazes. Can't really discern what they're like. Do you do what Felix originally suggested and contact people outside the world?
If nobody says anything otherwise, Felix would call Mary.
Okay.
I would suggest we first
actually,
go towards
Penny
the...
might.
Yeah, go ahead, Penny.
Oh, I was just gonna say Penny might try to reach out to Aaron, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's going to say. But I feel like
Aaron...
Penny's first inclination is to
speak to him.
to try to reach out to Aaron. Yeah.
Erin replies and answers. But where are you? They said the understudies are coming on. And then the
Yeah.
the entourage ran away.
Away? What do you mean away? Like gone? Oh, wait. You're hanging out with them, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did they? Yeah. Sorry. My mind blanked for a second. We have a problem. She looks at Felix and Maya for like assistance. We are stuck in the labyrinth under the Coven House.
You what?
Your sister might be in bigger. We're stuck underneath the Coven House in a really weird labyrinth. But also, your
Yep, keep
sister
going.
might be in bigger trouble than first thought.
You didn't kill her, did you?
No. It's not like that. The sister that you have known for a while was not really your sister. Daedalus sent a clone? Fake? Not your actual sister. So, we're trying to find your sister. So could you do me a favor and try to call her so that I could possibly use my astral vision to track the signal, the electricity, maybe. I don't know. I am trying really hard, and I came so close to inflicting violence on the person I thought was your sister before I found out that she wasn't your sister. But we're trying to find her.
Oh, Aaron. Aaron turns around and goes...
It's rude, but also accurate.
The sister I've been seeing the past few months is... That oddly makes sense.
You just found out. It's...
No. No. It's fine. No, it makes sense. Like that. I always wondered why I always wondered why my sister was always more distant after her. I always put it down to
It wasn't really her.
being in the plane wherever she went must have been traumatic, so she was just being distant. But it was like she would describe events to me, but describe them to me wrong order. Like, she knew all the details, but they were never quite right.
Catalyst has been fucking with all of us, specifically with you, by tricking you into accepting this clone, this construct as your sister.
I am going to a bit of
So
a,
that's the
I was about to put a slight hole in your plan. If I call Ellie's phone, it's just gonna ring here, right? Her number didn't change.
Oh no.
So the clone.
They're not
you
in
see he
the
giggles. You see he giggles the minutes, a bit like a child.
not in the
He goes. The clone had the phone. That rhymes. He's
oh god.
He's joking in a crisis.
Yeah, I know. Penny is
But hey, no.
is struggling a little bit,
It's
but
good.
she says
It's good.
she
It's
says,
a great thought.
I have no other ideas on how to find your sister, but she is currently in the underground. We're not in the proper underground, so we're still kind of in the mortal plane. So the hope is that if you make a phone call, that I could, and if she's anywhere trapped in this maze, I might be able to follow the signal with astral sight. I mean, it's a long shot, but
yeah, the only problem with that
it's
is
something I'm willing to try because
what would I
it's
call
important to you.
If
Just try her number and see what happens, I guess.
give me a second. Him get up.
I wish I had better news to tell
Walk.
you.
He walks to a payphone. He say on the phone to you. Tries calling the number. And he feels a vibration in his pocket. As out.
Oh, he has his sister's phone.
So, fun fact.
You had it with
I
you the
have
entire
phone.
time?
No, I've never had this phone until just now. I'm confused. I mean, it makes sense the clone would have the phone, because that's how you maintain the disguise. But why do I have the phone? Look, it's fine. It's fine.
I wish I knew.
Look, I'm sure you'll find her. I will grab Mary and Claire. And I will get a party to open the door, because we have sealed the door. So I'll get that unsealed at the very least, and maybe we'll look at sending an expedition
That'd be great.
down.
Wait,
to try and meet you.
why is the door
I don't know if
sealed?
that's a good idea.
Why is the door sealed?
Yeah. Why
Amanda
is the door
sealed it.
sealed?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Just
Amanda
asking
sealed it a
because
long time
as
ago.
far as
course
we
she did.
know, Daedalus could be down here with us. And as far as we know, all this could just be a plan of him to get out of here.
So, Amanda...
Reality is still a cake.
Reality is still very much a cake. Amanda, back from the very, very first episode, Amanda had the doors to the basement locked, so that no one else could go down there because people kept getting lost. So, since then, it has been sealed.
Was that before or after her child was not what she wanted?
After.
Before. Oh.
It's fine. Look. It's
God.
fine.
She's
Keep looking. I'm sure you'll find something. I'm gonna have to go pull Mary and Claire out before the show starts proper. I love you. You'll do great. Bye? Question mark. And hangs up.
what Felix and Maya see is Penny short circuiting before she could get a reply out, and yeah,
So you do know.
she hangs up the phone. No, her brain is short circuiting, and Maya and Felix can tell that her brain just went for a second, and she just says bye.
First time hearing that, eh?
Like, yeah, I everything's happening so quickly all of a sudden. You ever feel like you're just hanging on, like everything is happening around you, to you? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. So when Aaron tried to call his sister's phone, her phone showed up in his pocket, and it wasn't there before. So that's weird. We're not even
what did you
in
do
the underworld
to
proper.
Ellie, not
Daedalus
Ellie?
is probably... I didn't do anything. And she looks at Maya.
Maya's just... Maya's also smirking a little, but at this point it's like, okay, clearly there's a place on this floor that is weird, and we have to go there. We are required by law to check it out.
It's also where the magic that you had pulsing back is emanating.
Exactly.
It's a magical aura. You can't quite tell what it is. You're not using astral magic. Not that strong to see, but you know it's emanating from that position.
Okay, let's go towards it. All right.
And Penny?
Yeah?
I'm really, really happy for you.
I mean, I don't even... I don't even know how to process everything right now. I wish I could be happy for me, but right now all I feel is upset because
You want a hug?
of all of the stuff that's happening. Yeah,
Apart?
I appreciate this so much. I just absolutely, yes, please. No, I just, just feeling that extra responsibility to make sure Ellie is okay, despite the fact that she's hated our guts like our entire lives, basically. It's fine.
It's okay. I mean, we're the freaks, she's a freak. We'll get along just fine.
Yeah. Maya?
Yep, we're
Um,
headed on over to the cell.
by
Or,
all
not the
means,
cell.
lead the way.
Okay.
So, fun fact. I had originally rigged this place with so many traps that it would make you think playing a Call of Cthulhu game send you crazy. However, not say that I am not an enigmatic GM. If you've been able to map the labyrinth, you would also know where the traps are and where they're buried into the walls, so you know how to avoid them. So, carefully and slowly make your way along this stone corridor. Every wall looks the same, every corner looks the same. If you didn't have astral magic and help of Felix sending, lightning pulses down the stones, and using that to sort of track it, probably get full on lost down here. You do reach the cavern. The corridor walls break off this stony, rocky area. From the very top of this cavern is a waterfall. As water drops down into the below. Although, if you get to the edge, you can't quite see where the bottom is. It just seems to go for what seems like forever. There is, however, in the middle of this cave, a singular cell. And sitting on a lone stool is Ellie. The reason you couldn't discern why that magic pulsing back was because it was in the cage and then bouncing back. It wasn't actually getting to Ellie. She noticed.
Annie is going to approach the cage.
I wouldn't touch it.
Hey there, little moon.
You see that he pulls out the moon card was given to her all that time ago. Ironically, above table, asked for the card, the clone would have. It didn't have it. Ellie may have surrendered her phone, but she didn't surrender the card.
She knew.
I kept trying to wave it, hoping it would
Penny looks at
broadcast something.
Penny looks at Felix and then takes a step back to stand like a step back behind him to let him take the lead on this interaction. You know, kind of reading the room a little bit and just
She sees
stepping back.
Penny stepping back, and Ellie is kind of like, "Don't think I didn't notice you've come." Ellie looks broken.
Oh, my poor heart.
She's got deep black rings around her eyes. She hasn't been aged magically, but she just looks so much older.
How far apart are like the bars in the cage?
They're about 5 to 6 centimeters apart. They're quite thick bars.
Is there a place for a hand?
I have a
Yeah,
question.
hands can go in and out in theory.
If Felix were to attempt to put his hand through, could Penny do like a protective layer in case like the cage does something to him? Like, could she facilitate whatever Felix is trying to do with magic?
Yeah.
Actually, this one time Felix isn't going to do anything with magic. Felix is just softly threading his fingers through the bars of the cage as far as he can. Just reaches out a hand to Ellie. Totally getcha.
I normally would touch, but I don't want to.
Why not?
It's part of the cell.
Well,
It's
I guess
part of
then
the
it's time
cell.
we get you out of here.
He suspected that one of you would try and rescue me. At this point, notice there's no door on this cell. He set it up as a trap where it's kept laughing about full transference. One thing
So
goes
one
out,
goes in,
one
one
thing
goes
has
out.
to go out. Can't pull something out of the cage without putting something in the cage.
Penny looks at Felix and Maya
We don't have
as
a
if she's
necromancer
questioning.
With Shelby, I could just age up a seed or something and try to do a trick with that.
But if you could always come back with Shelby, right?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely
We leave
not.
no one behind. That's why we're here. Equivalent
But if
exchange.
look, it's been weeks, months since Ellie's seen her brother. Look, if I'm stuck here for some time, it'll be worth it. I know you guys will come back for me.
We
We're not
can't
leaving
be
anyone
sure
behind
if
here.
we can.
Amanda
Amanda will close the door again. Oh, I saw the connection to the husk. I don't know what that was, and I just pulled on it until it.
What?
Daedalus was using a clone of
To
you.
fake you up on the surface.
What? Why would someone want to fake me?
To use
Daedalus
you in the play?
was using your clone to push his own nefarious plot, and we managed to cut the connection that Daedalus had with it. And out of spite, Daedalus dragged Felix, and following Felix, Penny and I came down.
Where is Daedalus?
I don't know. Comes from time to time. Make sure I haven't figured a way to trick the cage to let me out, or I hadn't slipped through the bars and jumped into the underworld river.
Ellie, you have a wonderful figure, but even you couldn't fit through that.
I have a question,
Mhm.
or Maya's just gonna say this out loud. Ellie, you have anti-magic, right?
I have what now?
Nobody told you.
You.
They
So-
tested me
Oh,
again,
because
but
the clone.
This is a clone. Anyway. So, I'm gonna tell you a bunch of things.
Hmm?
Please try to understand. You have anti-magic. You cannot use magic, but you take magic away from the world, from your surroundings, from the people around you. That is not a bad thing. That can be used for good in a lot of ways. If you
Take the
can
magic away
do
from this cage.
if you can do anti-magic, you can take the magic away from this cave and you can escape. Daedalus had you sitting here thinking that you couldn't do anything, when in reality you could probably just walk out. And stick it to the
You're
man.
a lot stronger than you realize. Know about that part. We should probably just leave. But you have to give it a try.
he gets up, shakily walks over the bars. You can tell by the way she's walking that she's not moved in a long time. Okay. Where's touch
If
them?
you're scared, I can make sure nothing happens to you. If you want, I can protect you. If you're afraid that this
No,
cage will
it's
do something to you, I can help.
to see the before she can even say no, she kind of flings herself at the cage wall, grabbing onto the bars with both hands. I need every roll me a flat d20.
Come on, guys.
This is
12.
going to be a problem.
9.
Does the explosion shove us
4.
into River Styx, or do we survive?
What did Penny get?
This is not great. 4.
4.
This is not great.
Agent P?
9.
Did anyone score higher than a 10? Okay, 1 of 3.
Can I use an adversity token? Can I use?
Can I use an adversity token to up my 9 to a 10?
Here's the thing. As Anna, sorry, the test. I have a habit not always saying that high is good. And then I
Okay.
try and trick my characters into blowing adversity tokens to deliberately make their doom even worse. And I love it, but I also feel guilty the second I say it out loud. So I usually... But the last time I did that, I did give them god powers. Anyway. So there's a few things that were said that during that bit, right? Firstly, the river, the water going down is the river Styx. That is why Styx is not down here. Styx can't be in two places at once. However,
So real though.
the bars on the cage explode as a vortex of magical energy
What?
pulls into
Oh.
Ellie's chest. Slight problem. Doesn't quite know how to turn the tap off. So, she starts pulling magic from the atmosphere. You watch as parts of Daedalus' labyrinth break off as she starts consuming the labyrinth, cracking away at its walls, its levels, its defenses. The breathing gets louder and faster as she starts to panic. Have a bit of a real. If she keeps doing this, she will consume the entire labyrinth. What happens to you? You would
Ellie?
need a barrier.
She also then consume us?
You would probably need a barrier to stop you from consumed.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink,
Am I
penny.
able to... Am I able to That's what I was thinking, because my immediate reaction was I should put up some sort of barrier. Can I put up a barrier that would keep all of us being Ellie from consumed? Or like, can I do subsections where she's just contained in one
So
spot?
you've got a problem.
Or,
If
you know,
you
like,
put-
can I finagle this so that everyone is safe?
So, put a barrier around Ellie. Ellie will just absorb the barrier and just pull it straight into her.
Oh fuck.
But Ellie's okay.
Yeah, that's bad.
It would be you three that would be in danger. You can put a barrier around yourselves.
I would like...
Give me...
That's what I'll do. If I have enough time to gauge the situation and understand this, I will...
Give me a D8
Okay, then I
fight
will
check.
create the barrier.
And remember, you are using your
Wait,
defensive...
fight?
Yes.
Fight.
What did we say for your barrier? I can't remember. It was
Okay,
fighting for your barrier, wasn't it?
hold on. It is...
If it's
Yes,
barrier,
but
you're allowed to use your highest.
my upgrade, you said I can use charm.
There you go. Use
That's
charm.
the note you gave me
There you go.
when you did the thing.
There you go. Give me a D4
Okay.
charm check then.
Wait, that's not the... I know how to do maths. Wait, what? 39.
Okay. Awesome.
Excuse me, what now?
Huh?
39.
Did it explode?
I rolled a nat 20 and I rolled an 8 on my magic die, and then I rolled an 11.
She's good. You pull your friends into a bubble. And tell Ellie to run for the door. You've already got the maze mapped out. You know the way out. As you're doing it, she's literally ripping the corridor behind you into a void of nothingness. That's quite
Be able to relay the information we know about the...
I'm assuming she's following us.
Like, mapping of the labyrinth, like... Okay.
Yeah. The problem is,
Wasp?
Ellie is...
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell Ellie the way, but Ellie will follow you, as opposed to anything else. She has quite literally ripped the labyrinth in half, disconnecting the underworld side, the overworld side, and just put a crack in it. And as she's running, she's pulling more of it out.
That's right.
It's like running through a corridor and ripping up all the carpet as you go along. You ascend the 4th level, 3rd level, 2nd level. You get to the final floor, the basement floor. Starts looking like a normal basement.
Now we need to stop her. Ellie?
Yes?
Try to let it softly, slowly go. I believe in you, okay? You can do this, little moon.
Okay. What if I can't turn it off?
Can't hurt us. Well,
You can.
as you can see,
You
with Penny,
can.
we are safe.
As you say, we are safe. Penny, you feel your barrier starting to pull slightly. You are good. It's amazing. Your barrier
nope.
can't be sustained.
Not today. Not today. I try really hard to sustain it.
You think back to what Athena told you.
Rolled a 39. I'm just saying.
I knew you did. Don't worry. I got you.
Okay. Okay.
You think back.
So,
what
which
Athena
part?
told you
Athena said a lot of things that day.
about how you've got to heal yourself and how really sometimes just got to buckle down and stop worrying about everything. And reach forward. Touch Ellie. Something theory not be possible, but you create a feedback loop. You are pushing energy into Ellie that cannot be removed. Effectively creating a plug. As long as you maintain information on this, Ellie will stop absorbing. It's a temporary solution, but it will give you time to find the correct one. However, you are good. You are going to need more abjurers. Try and maintain this. And possibly a supercharge.
So
Yep.
we need a little one.
As you say
Yeah,
this,
that sounds about right.
you hear a crash behind you. The Claire has opened the door. And by open, I mean full on heel kick the door.
That's cool.
You all good?
Now
For
we are.
now, but I can't
What's
sustain this.
What's the kid doing down here?
I can't sustain.
Saying what? Say what you mean.
Don't know.
Ellie's
The
anti-magic.
shield.
Okay. Come on up. pushed up with everyone. Everyone's here. They all ran from the production to get here. Penny, Aaron gives you a hug the second he sees you. He looks at his sister, who still has this vortex on her
Sorry,
chest.
gotta
now
concentrate.
Plugged. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just said I wouldn't let anything happen to her.
Okay. I will. I'll do what I
Her
can.
anti-magic ate the labyrinth.
It ate the. It
Help
what? It ate the.
Staying.
How did you eat a? And you see that like Mary and Claire both run to the door and look inside and see an empty void of nothingness.
Yeah, I believe taking out the trash will be
That's
very
how.
fast in the future.
Okay, we need the Montgomerys like now. See that Mary grabs Ellie. Claire picks up Carlisle like a full fireman's carry. And they're like magic circle now. And they go running out. Penny is told to maintain concentration until told otherwise. But it's probably best that you don't.
Yeah, I
actually
imagine
watch.
that this is very, very taxing. There, from Penny's knowledge, a need to be in some close proximity to the circle or the ritual or anything like that
As long as you're in the
in order
household,
for her to be effective
as
in
long as you're in the household,
protecting.
you're fine. But they would rather you not there.
Okay.
So they tell Aaron to look after you, make sure you. He's just there holding your hand. For about half an hour, while they're maintaining this spell. And then all of a sudden, you feel a pop. And your magic just cuts out.
No. Happening.
It doesn't feel like you lost control of the spell. It's almost like the spell wasn't needed anymore. Turned off.
Okay.
They come back from the circle.
Okay.
Carlisle looks shaken. Ellie is fine. There is no vortex on her chest anymore. Tired and exhausted. See that Aaron runs over to her, give her a hug. Mary walks over.
Neat.
Did a very good job. I'm proud of you all. Ellie will be fine.
Thanks.
This isn't a permanent solution.
She'll be back to her.
I don't think she'll be back to her old self anytime. We took your idea, Penny, a feedback loop, and made another loop. Maya and Penny
I wasn't entirely sure.
both divine
Mhm.
how this happened. Maya through the fact that you exposed to this, and Penny because you're astral. They have taken Carlisle's life form and threaded it a needle through Ellie. Because Carlisle broke the astral plane, got through, technically has left a tear in time. Carefully put Ellie through Carlisle by proxy, and that shattered glass, the astral plane, is just enough to make a tiny scenario where Ellie doesn't absorb the world. If anything happens to Carlisle at all, it will break and
Right.
it will all start over again.
Great. Fantastic.
Look, he's a kid who managed to punch a hole
Makes
in reality. And apparently will do so again, from what I've been told. Maybe that's the... Oh! Oh!
Yep.
Wait a minute. See Mary look. I think I have the solution. Where is Shelby? He travels with you.
Yeah, she does.
We need to change Carlisle's reality. I don't need the Carlisle that
Yep.
broke the plane once. I need the Carlisle that will break the plane the second time.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
But if we do, didn't like Derelict said something about that? About the Carlisle who's adult.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Daedalus did warn that if Carlisle was left to his own devices to break reality a second time, then it might have unintended. You know of the book, you know that he gets cursed and almost kills himself in the process, but then uses the astral plane as a workaround to allow himself to come back to life. You know Claire's linked to this somehow, you just don't quite know how. But if future Carlisle came through the vortex, you would have yourself strongest abjurer in the world. And that's what Mary's trying to get at.
Right.
Is there any... Because here's the thing. You can leave Carlisle as 7-year-old Carlisle. Until Daedalus's ritual is ruined permanently, you are going to have to bring little Carlisle, who at the moment cannot defend himself at all. Young adult Carlisle can. But that would mean accepting the fact that he have to break reality a second.
I mean, we still have some cake.
And we have Shelby.
And we have Shelby. Talking of baked goods, Felix goes to his by now burned, mostly empty, mostly disheveled messenger bags, takes out the one last emergency cookie. Hey, Ellie? You look like you could need
The
a
final
cookie.
cookie.
Is this a magically charged cookie?
Depends. Is Felix able to not charge cookies? Because right now Felix is just baking as always.
Look, it's when you bake the cookies, it's up to you whether you charge them or not. You only started charging them when you were stressed baking.
No,
Now that you know,
don't stress bake emergency cookies.
Well, there we go. These are normal cookies.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a normal
Friendship
double chocolate chip.
cookies.
Ellie takes the cookie, shakingly eats it, smiles. I've missed you.
Aww.
And that is where we're going to end session.
Oh.
At that point, Hedge, you told me to remind you of something.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
After the goodbyes?
Yes, we'll do the goodbyes, and then you can do
Mm.
the thing. Okay. Poor Ellie. We found Ellie.
We found Ellie, and she doesn't hate our guts.
Never did hate your guts. Well, no, that's a lie.
I don't
Ah,
trust it.
She did
I
until she got kidnapped, and then realised that
I
actually,
don't trust
in
that.
the grand scheme of things, maybe be hating teenagers. Hardest thing.
trust Ellie.
Okay. I am going to start. I hope you all had fun. In terms of episodes, we only have 2 left. We have our normal Tuesday game
Uh-huh.
next Tuesday, or this Tuesday. And we will have one more next week. I just don't know what that day is going to be yet, as we have to figure it out. I would highly recommend watch Catch when you can't to yet. This is a very deep series. And I think Agent P's Busy Board is getting bigger every single time. Yeah, have an episode.
I've given up.
You've given up. That's it now. I'm just gonna roll with it now. Yes. I can found on the internet.
You broke Agent P. Well done.
I know. What have I done? I've gone too
Well, not
far.
completely. I still wrote a page of
You're
notes.
terrible.
You can find me on the internet as Hedgehog UK. I don't play anymore. I've not got the energy, and the internet scares me. So I just stay on our little Discord channel and occasionally send memes and playing about life. I will let Anne say.
Hello. You can find me on Twitter at XO_girlwonder. I am perpetually online, so if you want to hang out, cool, reach out to me on the Discord server or whatever. Yeah, that's about it for me. I'm gonna go back to bed, I think.
Agent P?
Bye everyone, I'm Agent P. You can find me on Instagram at the.agent.p or on Twitter at theagentp_. You can catch me on Pantsless Tables Friday evenings running I Want Your Bite, which is a vampire-themed bachelor kind of TV show game. But other than that, I'll see y'all on Tuesday.
Or the time skip.
Oh god, it's the time skip.
Because Hedge did the thing again, where time wasn't moving quick enough. So we've got to jump 3.5 months into the future again. What is it about my games having to jump 3.5 hours and 3.5 months into the future every time? Anyway, last but not least, Bard.
Hi, everybody. First of all, thank you so much for watching. I'm the bot with many names. You can find me here on Twitch. You can find me on Blue Sky. You can find me on Tumblr. I'm not good with social media. Mostly you can find me on my filmmaker profile as Laura Verena Stein. Oh my gosh, now you know my name. Because I'm a German screenwriter and actor and voice actor. And yeah, it's so wonderful to be here. Thank you very much for watching.
There's only one way to close out then. You want to introduce this, Bard?
So, yeah.
You know what this is. I don't. You asked if you could do the thing. I said you can do the thing.
Oh, Hedge, if I remember correctly, you know the thing. Because I sent it to you.
I have a memory like a god. Yes, I have. I guess I have.
For those who watched our show for a few episodes more, we know that even though Felix didn't have a chance, he plays the guitar because he's the soft boy. Yes, B-O-I. And for those who watched the last few episodes, know that we had a bit of a B plot in the romantic department. And even though things happen, I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. I see your smile, lost between the worlds, lost the one I care about, like a fairy tale unfurled. I know that she is light, dazzling around, illuminating, blinding, while I pray to that hot ground. Seems like they sometimes ask a penny for your thoughts, but that you would prefer it. Guess it shouldn't, but it hurts. Trust me, I understand. I really love her too. And everyone can see she is the better fit for you. All had I hoped and dreamed, crumbling away. It's fine, here, have a cookie. That is all I'm gonna say.
I don't have the applause thing on, but I would if I could. Oh, I forgot that hurts.
That is wonderful, but still, Felix is gay.
Yes.
Yeah. Got that. Got that a few episodes ago.
It was the B plot I didn't know we were having until I found out halfway through the B plot, and I thought, oh, I've just walked straight into a B plot. It was amazing. I have lost the ability to speak. Thank you, Bard. For tugging at my heartstring. Okay. On that amazing note.
That was so nice.
It was. Why didn't I agree to this sooner?
Beats me.
Anyway. Go get some rest. Not got long to go. I will see you on Tuesday. The stakes are going to get an awful lot higher. Well,
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Why? Why?
Hang on. Just go on, Mac. You can do it. There you go, thumbs up. No. But if I do
Oh,
something
I
weird,
already
Sim,
see
will-
the audience like going up in flames. Felix may be bi. We don't know that yet.
Quick, make an edit to the character sheet. Otherwise, I'll have a riot on our hands. Right.
There's enough Felix for everybody.
No.
Also, when did Felix make the transformation from soft cookie plant boy to hot boy? What happened?
It turns out
I
soft
don't
cookie
know.
boys is a type.
He was okay. He was always he was always hot boy. He just didn't know
Facts.
it. That's the secret.
That's the C plot.
Fan favorite hot boy Felix. Nah,
Right.
that's just a fandom, y'all.
Right. Well, if people want to write fanfics for
the
this,
the
and
fandom
then
is
start-
just Felix stands.
if people want to start writing fanfiction about my games and then start putting them online, I mean that's free marketing. I will gladly take that.
If we get Felix
Send it to
fanfiction,
me.
I will
Send.
read it on stream.
And
I will join you.
and write songs
We're
about
gonna-
the fan fiction.
We're gonna do a dramatic reading of it on stream. No, Hash, we
Absolutely.
did not ask you.
Oh god.
Oh my
okay.
goodness, that would be so funny.
It
We
would
were
be.
supposed to? My bad.
Oh, I'm gonna miss these
Well,
characters. See you on Tuesday. Look after yourselves.
I'm
Get some
so-
rest. I see. Bye.
Bye.